Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to continue with our inequalities and systematic equations. I know we were supposed to finish last week, but we kinda didn't have time, so I'm going to do these exercises just to finish the like today's gonna be a short question, a short video, but I'm just gonna do these exercises and then if we have a lot of time left, just explain the concept over so you guys can get it better. So let's continue. Now, 55. Two car rental companies each charge a fixed fee for renting a car, plus an additional amount for each mile the car is driving. So, Company A has a fixed fee, thus 0.10 per mile. Company B charges a fixed fee of $15 plus 0.20 per mile. Create an equation for each company that can be used to determine the total amount in dollars a customer will be charged for renting a car and driving X miles. Okay, this right here is our clue. Why? Because we're looking for, if they say driving X miles, it means that the miles is the thing that is changing. If the miles is the thing that is changing, we know that the slope is going to be in front of the miles. So if this say this is 0.10 per mile, this right here is going to be the slope because that's the thing that that is depending on the mile, the X miles. So I know that this is going to be 0.10 X. Also, this is a fixed fee. And if it is a fixed fee, it just means that it's fixed, that it doesn't change. Like anytime it could be 100 miles, it could be 0.5 miles, and still they're going to charge you $25. So this is going to be the y-intercept, 25. Why? Because if you by any time, by any reason you rent a car and you just don't drive it, you drive 0 miles or you don't move it at all, they are still going to charge you $25. So that's the reason it's there. Now, in this case, it's almost safe. It is saying 0.20 per mile, so we know that 0.20 is the one that is depending on the mile, because it's saying per mile. So 0.20 goes with the X, and then the same reason if we drive 0 miles, by any reason, I don't know why someone would run a car and don't drive it, but either way, so with the 0 miles, they're still going to charge you $15, so plus 15. So right here, this is our answer. So we go and look here, a 0 0.10 x plus 25. The same here. We look at b, 0.20x plus 15. Same here. So it looks like a is an answer. Let's look at b. It doesn't make any sense. First of all, it's saying 0.10, not 10. So, and then b, the same. It's saying 0.20 or 20. Then here is just to confuse you. So they are putting the 25 and the 15 from the x, but I was saying before, that's a fixed fee. So it doesn't change at all, it's fixed. The one that changes is the one that say per mile. So for each mile, they're charging you 10 cents or $0.10. So this is a total mistake. Cross out. And then here, they're just they are right, technically. No, they are not. They are not. I just thought they were inverted, but this is the rate for B. This is the intercept for A. So just not in the right place. Also, this one you can get rid of you can get rid of this one really easy because they're putting the 0.20 with the 25, which are two different companies, and then they're putting the 10 with the 15, which are two different companies. So you can get rid of that one. Like pretty easy. And now like someone like the ones that can make you be dubious with your answer might be C and A, but I just explained why C is incorrect, so A is our answer. And put in another color. Wait. Now that's 55. So 56, a system of equations is given. Okay, what is the solution of the system? Now, this is like I have already explained how to solve this kind of exercises before. So what I like, we have this variable that is equal. So if this variable is equal, I could say 2x plus 5 is equal 1 over 4x minus 1 over 4. Like, since they are, I'm just saying y equal y, right? Those are the two values of y. Now, if I want to solve, I'm going to like have the x in one side, so negative 1 over 4x, and then I'm going to add 5, and then negative 1 over 4x. So this cancel, we get 2x. Wait, I'm going to do it in this color better. 2x minus 1 over 4x equal 5 minus 1 over 4. Now, we can just work with the fraction, which I personally prefer, but I know that for many of you, it's just easier to multiply both sides by 4, so you can get rid of the denominator. So I'm going to take this whole thing, and I'm going to multiply it by 4. So I'm going to say 4 times 2x, that's 8x, 4 times 1 over 4. The 4 just get cancelled, so we keep the minus, and it's going to be x, like 1x, because the 4 is cancelled. Then times 5, and 4 times 5 is 20, and then 4 times 4 is just like the, I'm sorry, 4 divided by 4 is just cancelled, so we get minus 1. It's like this. So this is cancelled, and we just get 1. Now we just keep going with the algebra, like 8x minus x is like a minus 1, so 7x. Then 20 minus 1 is a 19. Now we divide by 7, this cancel, and we get that x equal 19 over 7. So we go here and we put 19 over 7. Now the thing is that they're asking for the solution of the system, and we have the x. Now that we have the x, we need the y. So let's calculate the y. We already have the value for the x, so we can choose either of the two equations and plug it in. I'm gonna choose the first one, because I think it might be easier. Actually, like either of the two is the exact same. You still need to work with fractions in the two of them, so I'm just gonna use the first one. So it will be y equal to times 19 over 7 plus 5, because we are substituting for the x value. So it will be y, since they are multiplying, we just, multiply the top. This 2 is like a 2 over 1, so 2 times 19, and then 1 times 7. So 2 times 19 is 38, and 1 times 7 is 7. So 38 plus 5. Now, instead of working with fractions, you can get rid of the denominator by multiplying by 7. We're, like, it's just that I have tried to explain to many people how to work with fractions, and they still don't understand. So I think it's just easier to do it this way if you don't know how to do it. Like right now. So if you don't know how to do it, just do this. So 7 times y is 7y. 7 times 38 over 7, it just cancel out. It's going to be equal to 8. And now 7 times 5 is 35, so plus 35. So 7y is going to be equal to 8 plus 35 is 73. We divide both sides by 7, then this side cancels out, and we get y equal 73 over 7. And that's your answers. Now, if you want to work with fractions, what I prefer is like my personal opinion. I'm going to say, we just have this like this. I'm just going to delete it later. We're going to add a common denominator because we're adding. It works the same for subtracting. So my common denominators, this one is 1. For me, it's going to be 7. So I'm going to say everything is going to be over 7. 7. So 7 divided by the first denominator, which is 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 1 multiplied by 38 is 38. Now, 7 divided by 7, 7 divided by 1 is 7. 7 multiplied by times 35 times 5 is 35. I'm sorry, my mind is already ahead. This is the same. Now, what I just did is this rule. Like, I'm going to do like here, follow it. So I say 7. So this is going to be dividing. And then the result, we are going to multiply it. So multiply. And then I'm going to divide. And then I'm going to multiply. So 7 divided by 7, 1. 1 times 38, 38. 7 divided by 1, 7. 7 times 35, 35 times 5, 35. And that's how I get there. These are the ways to do it. You just choose whichever you like. But like they both take you to the same answer. So it's up to you. Now 57. Wanda is making pies and cupcakes to sell at a baking fair. She plans to sell the pies for $9 and each cupcake for $2.50. The baking fair committee charges $15 fee to sell at the fair, and it costs Wanda $2.50 to make a pie and $0.70 to make a cupcake. If Wanda wants to sell at least $200 in baking goods and spend less than $150 for supplies and the fee, which system of inequality represents the situation? Let P represent the number of pies and C represent the number of cupcakes. So first of all, this is the first thing I'm going to say. P, go with pies. C, go with cupcakes. Cupcakes. Oh, I'm better writing. Cupcakes. Now, I know that we are selling the pies for 9, but it costs $2.50. So I'm going to say this is 9 positive because we're selling for them, we're gaining the money, and then this is going to be minus because we are losing the money, like we're spending the money in doing the pies. So we are losing in a certain way the money. And then for cupcakes, we're selling it at $2.50. So we are selling it at $2.50. Since we're selling it, it's going away. They're buying it at that price. We are gaining $2.50, so it's positive. It costs us, it costs. So we are paying for that. We are losing the money. 0.75. So it's going to be minus 0.75. And this right here is basically our problem. Now we just need to take a look at the other thing. Oh, wait, very important. we're paying a fee. So we're paying a fee of $15, which, like, if we are paying, it means that we are losing the money. So all of this minus 15, because we are losing this $15, we are paying those $15 to have the ability to sell. So it's minus 15, sadly. Yeah, let's look at the question. One that want to sell at least 200. So if it's saying at least, it means that 200 is the minimum value. So 200 is less than or equal, less than or equal like what we want to sell. 200 is less than or equal that we want to sell, which is the same as saying that what we want to sell is greater than, what we want to sell, like the X amount we want to sell is greater than 100. Because 200 is the least value we can get. Now, additionally, we want to spend less than 150 for supplies. And this is, like, here they're saying at least, so 200 is included. Like, if we earn 200, we're good. If we earn 199.99999, we're not. So 200, like 0.0 is fine. Now they're saying that we want to spend less than. They are not including the 150. They're saying less than. They don't say at most. They don't say something like that. They're just saying less than. So 150.0 is not fine, but 199.999, 149.99999 is good. So less than 50, it will be like 150 is just less than. The X amount we're going to spend is less than 150. Now, which of the following is the quality represent situation? So we want to say to sell, sell at least 200 baking goods. So we are selling, we are gaining money. This is the sell part. So it will be 9P and it will be 250C plus, because we are selling, plus 250C. Now let's see which of these one have this equation. Right now, you are just saying these two do not, because this is not the sign we need. We need this sign. That's what we have right here. We need at least $200. So $200 is the minimum. Now, in this case, we're seeing something weird. This is right here. Why? Because we're saying that we want to spend less than 150 for supplies and the fee. So we need to take the fee out of this 150. So if this 150, they're going to say, where you going to sell in this is the sell part, it will be okay. 2.5p plus 0.75, okay, let me just make it bigger. I'm going to write it here. 2.5p plus 0.75c plus the fee is less than 150. Because we need to include the fee. And sadly, we need to include the fee. They're charging for that. Now, if we want to get the fee to the other side, we're just going to subtract 15 in both sides. Let's cancel, and then we get 2.5p plus 0.75c less than 150 minus 15 is 135. And this is what we have right here. So this is wrong. And our answer is B. So let's continue. Remember, if you guys don't understand, Discord channel is there. I can help you personally. Yeah, for B. Which are possible combinations of pipe and cupcakes that one that can sell to meet their goals? Set or that apply. So this one is easy. We just need to plug in the equations. So first, let's see. Let's calculate all of them for the first equation. 9p plus 2.5c greater than or equal to 100. Now I say p is 10, so 9 times 10 plus 2, 5 times 35. So this will be 90 plus 35 times 2.5 is 87.5. And this, like we wanted to greater than or equal to 200. And this is around 77.5, which is not. So this is not one of my answers. Now let's calculate it with 20 and 80. So 20 and 80. We have here 20, have here 80. So 9 times 20, 100 is 180, yeah. And then 2.5 times 80 is 200 if I'm not mistaken. Let me